Yo,
Yeah, the way Zoom got it on the iPad is like weird. If you click the link while I'm going live, once I hit the live button, I can't even like let you in until I'm live.
um,
Yeah, so that's all I was saying. I got a long ways with Captain Debate with the guy, but so far, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna bring up the same arguments old boy brought up, so I can get Captain the same old arguments, you know, and then every explanation he had was wrong, every last one. And the only way you can figure him out is to be a better researcher than him, which I am. That's the only way. Because you got to catch him. And as I read certain things, again, I said it before in the live now, I said it before. When I read books, literature, it could be different books. I have like a pattern recognition type thing where I can say, wait a minute, I heard that over here. A book I probably read like a year ago. And I like that's how I can like correlate. So I read, I'm taking, you see my notes, I'm taking notes. So Captain says something, he gave a false explanation about something. And it sounded real good. The guy had no chance of debunking it. So I said, wait a minute, that sounds like something I read. But I had already documented that scripture. So the only thing with me is that I had to find which note, because I got a bunch of notes. So I had to find which one it was, and I found it. And I found it. So yeah, I can, after he say that same explanation, which he will. Thanks. I'm gonna come back with scriptural evidence. I mean, it's a clear debunk. Like he's gonna be quiet. I'm talking about I got those debunks where he's gonna be quiet. Like it's kind of what I did to him on his own channel. Like he's going to be quiet. Like that type of debunks I got on this guy. Because as I'm reading it, different places I'm like, damn. Like I'm trying to put myself in his shoes. Like, how would I respond to this on a live from all these people? And like there's no way out of it. But defeat, pie in the face. That's it. So right now, I'm gonna put Captain on hold because I'm really interested in Divine Prospect and Matt. They had a build on the Gentile Israelites, and I think Matt said Divine believes that they're Northern Israelites. So I think that's the actual title. It's a long debate, so like 3 hours. I don't know how long Matt was there, but it's like 3 hours, 39 minutes. All right, so let me look for.
That's a long debate.
Yeah, you don't know if they're there that whole time. It might have been. All right. So let me. Why I keep bringing me there, man? Yes. Huh? No juice to get water. Yeah, why I got me in history? What's going on here? Okay, I clicked that. All right, here we are. Let me click Divine Prospect thing. Right there. No, they had two. So I don't think the wrong one. Last year. All right, so this one is called. Are Gentiles Israel? Oh, okay. So they talked two things. So they talked about. Wait, is this one? Wait. Okay, I think I'm mixing up the Divine Prospect videos. Okay, so no. This one is not. Okay, the Gentile one is not. So there's a 5 hour, 54 minute with him and Matt. I have no idea what they talked about.
Matt who?
Maybe that too. Matt.
Wait,
right,
Divine
so,
Prospect or
Divine Prospect?
Oh, okay. I thought you were saying Captain and Matt. Okay.
All right, so this or Gentiles Israel. This is something he might have did by himself. All right, so let me share my screen. Yeah, so it's long because he got two lectures. He got does the Bible condemn, does the Bible condone RAPE, and got the Gentile Israel. So I guess he responded to like JMS. All right.
That's crazy that the position that they're in, they would have to argue for great.
Yeah, that's crazy. Hey, you can't say it online.
That's that great.
You can't say that. Okay. Yeah, but I don't even say nothing close to that. That's why I just spell it out.
Oh, all right, cool. Okay.
God damn. I'm about to say, how long are you gonna take?
I have, but I won't stop working, right? Because again, at the end of the day, even if there's no ministry, I still have to provide for my family, and I'm not about to be one of these guys out here scamming, hustling the people, charging them for services that they can get for free, information that they're withholding them just to give them to pay for access to free information. No, that's not me. I ain't gonna do that. I believe every able-bodied man, despite whatever other endeavors that you have to do. But those of you who can read between the lines, y'all know what's going on, man. Friday, was it? Get off that platform for information that what I've shared in the past. But yeah, you can just type that in with my name and you'll see a couple. Can y'all hear it?
Okay, I didn't know he was married.
Okay, let me play it. All right, I'll just play it. Hit one if you can hear it. Hit. Are you there? Jerea Hamilton, let me know if you're there. It's 7 hours and 42 minutes. And again, sis, okay, if you don't want to address it, that's fine. You damn sure I'm going to criticize it. Nothing falls under my scrutiny.
I think this is the when it comes one.
Away. I see the writing on the wall, just as clear as Daniel. Now, what's very interesting is here what the text says. Then the king of Assyria commanded, send there one of the priests whom you carried away from there. Now, where were the Levites dwelling at this time? Let me know. I got $1,000. I just want to see rate. Okay. All right. So let's get back. All right. Let's get back. All right. To Devon, who sounds crazy. Somebody's here watching my channel.
You hear me?
And I sound crazy. And they
yeah,
here
I like
at almost 3 a.m. watching me. And I sound crazy. I don't know what's gravitating
so you
towards
said
me.
You and the guy gonna do Romans 11, and that's it.
Yeah, wherever else you want to go. I'm just focused on Romans 11. You know, once I just hammer in some of those points, I don't really care where he wants to go.
I talked to is that we're going to figure out before we even talk. We're going to agree on Gentiles, heathen, and what's the other one? Gentiles, heathen,
and Greek,
and I guess people.
Oh, people.
Nah. Yeah, like nation. Okay, nation. That's I said it by mistake. So nations, nations, heathen, and Gentile. Before we go anywhere, I don't want to be. I already see how that's going to go. So we're going to stick to what we agreed to, brother.
Yeah.
What is a heathen? I guarantee you they don't pass that test. When I ask them who's the heathen, who's the Gentile, and who are the nations, by definition, I guarantee I'm gonna get 3 different
Mm.
Daddy,
Gentile, heathen, nations.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah.
You know, the
Yeah,
interesting
guess I'm gonna
something
ask strangers.
I heard one of them say this. I heard one of them say that the reason why Ephraim was called not a people was because they were not joined to the covenants of God anymore because they had went after idols. I was like, huh. So again, that's interesting because if you're saying this not a people is Ephraim, you have to show it's only Ephraim because that would match all the other people outside of Israel that are not connected to the covenants.
Right. It's that direction is bad. That direction is bad.
That I took,
Because,
or that you're saying that I talked about that they took.
Okay, did you or they say that about Ephraim?
No, I'm saying I heard that from a video. I saw that from a video.
Right. I'm saying
They
that
said
position,
Ephraim is, yeah, okay.
that position is bad. That position is bad. Yeah. Right off the top, once you said that, I had a question right away that they'll fumble immediately. They will fumble immediately. I dare one of those guys take that position on me. I did. Which they're gonna have to anyway. They're gonna have to. But bro, like off the top of my head, I got a question that they can't answer. Well, if they do answer, it's gonna contradict that. Okay, so let me do a little divine.
Maybe you like people that are crazy. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe you have a lot of crazy friends. You have crazy friends around you. You have double-minded people that's around you. You got people that's bipolar around you, sis. Psychotic. I don't know. I'm not saying this to be disrespectful. I'm just saying maybe you like crazy people. Maybe that's why you're here. Some people are attached and attracted to that. I don't know. But from what we saw, there's no rape.
Oh my God.
Let her go where they want. If you treat her as a slave,
Daddy,
right? I am really cool with Silah. I don't condone or agree with all the stuff that he does, right? But behind the scenes, me and him had a good relationship since 2014. We've had our back and forths now that's been very fierce. But in the end, he's, to me, you know, he's cool. And you know what? It's really because his wife is really, really a good person, man. She's always respectful to me. She always speaks to me. She always wants to help and assist with something. And I attempted to assist her with several things. I did a say about this text when we go into it, right? He doesn't care about that, right? But you see this word here? See this word here? Right? That we get for humble has a digalar. You let her go. You have to divorce her as a slave. Being done with me to understand. Wait a second.
Because I got to about too fast forward.
Now I said to Sana that yes, she's captive, meaning that she doesn't. I'm simply reading. All right, so let me move on real quick to Jiraiya. Black Yoshi channel, whatever. Are you there? I don't even know if you're there. If you're there, hit 1. Somebody let me know if he's there. Let me put this brother on real quick. All right. Can you hear me, brother?
Yes, sir.
All right, hold on. Let me turn it up because I can't really hear you that well. Okay, can you hear me?
Yeah. Is this better?
Yeah. Why does mine sound low? Oh, you know what? That's why. There we go. All right, say something.
I want to know if this brother's gonna bring it up.
Okay, that's better. All right. All right, my brother. What would you like to talk about as it pertains to the New Testament?
Well, just kind of like your exegesis on like the new on the like the new covenant as it pertains to the Gentiles and how you see it.
Maybe. All right, good. So he brought it up. But before I go in, So you guys gonna talk about Romans 11, and I guess he's gonna branch out to different other scriptures, right? Meech.
Yeah. What's up?
I said you guys gonna talk about Romans 11, and it's gonna branch out to, I guess, different scriptures.
Yeah, as long as I get to the points I want to get to, we can go wherever else after.
Yeah, like in my notes, I got notes that I like pretty much transcripted Ryla's debate with Yahoo. I'm doing that with Captain and GCon now. And so I got that going on. So I pretty much I got their arguments and I got their rebuttals towards similar passages like any Christian is gonna, anybody who's pro, natural Gentile is gonna have similar arguments. Like we're gonna have the same scriptures, but it's how you defend them which separates you from the other guy. So I'm just learning like their responses and to the same scriptures because Harila says Gentiles are it's a mixture between northern Israel and southern, but it's like it's majority northern. Like the weird position, like because I think he's seen the problem with you just saying is northern Israel. So it's a sprinkle of Judah in there, but it's now it just makes he just made a mess. With that is a mess. Yeah. Yeah, where the mosquito go? Go away, mosquito.
Because you know what you have to ask. You have to ask. Okay, the Gentiles the Israelites that were blinded and cut off. What happened? Who were those people, and why were they cut off? If you get down to that, that's going because then they can't be in the same boat as the Gentiles. There's no point if there's already a category of those who went off into idolatry. Then that's the category of broken off branches. It's not Gentiles now, because then the broken off branches they wouldn't be natural to the tree. They would be part of the wild olive tree that would be grafted. That would make their point more. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. You know what's crazy?
Yeah.
When I debate Romans 11, I'm gonna be like them. That's just gonna be the heading. I'm gonna talk about everything but Romans 11 because it's so much scripture they got to explain. That's like so damaging. It's like okay, like Romans 11, I'll get there on the wrap up. Like after I crushed them everywhere else, I'm like, all right, let's get Romans 11. Because I think when I crushed them everywhere else, I think we're forced to just read Romans 11 the way it's supposed to be read. I think that's what's going to happen. I'm going to crush them on all their arguments. When we finally read Romans 11, we're just going to read it like it's supposed to be read. But yeah, they're going to have some Romans 8, Romans 9, Galatians. And yeah, I got a lot of Old Testament for these guys because they want to run there a lot. Yes, I understand you. Okay. So my question to them would be this though. I'm going to read certain passages in the Old Testament. Well, first of all, I'm going to read Romans 11, 24, 27 to get them to say, hey, that's Israel. Right? That's going to be like the trap. And then we're going to go everywhere else but Romans 11 after that. Because we're going to I want to establish when am I reading about Gentiles natural and Israelite Gentiles. So I'm going to bring them to the Old Testament and say, okay, let me ask you this. I'm going to read it. All right. Are these natural Gentiles or Israelite Gentiles? Watch how uncomfortable they get when I go to certain passages, asking them questions. Hey man, like you're gonna hear all type of filibuster, you're gonna hear all type of over talking me. I just want to know one question: are these Gentiles or Israelites?
Yep.
So the guy brought up Zechariah 2, and I sent you mad clips from Captain position. So the guy brought up Zechariah 2 and 12, which was a good scripture. Captain remixed it, and I'm like, wow. Because when I looked it over, I'm like, no, Captain.
Yeah, all you gotta do is read the chapter.
So So now it said I sent Israel. He said I scattered Israel, but he didn't say Israel. He said I scattered you, second person, throughout the four corners like the wind, right? Up the north. Somebody went north. So when he said that, Captain said, "Hey man, that's talking about Israelites." Then he went all the way to Jeremiah chapter 16 and something, 14, whatever, to show like the similar language speaking of Israel. But my question to him would be, Captain, yes.
Oh, Captain said those nations in verse 11 are Israel.
Nah, that's not what I said. I said
No, I thought that. No, I thought that's what the clip you sent me. I thought that's what Captain was saying in that clip.
Well, he is kind of, and
Okay.
this is the issue that you guys just catch. It's like, dude, so you're saying he's kind of, then he's saying like it's a weird position. He's kind of is and kind of ain't. He got his foot in, foot out.
Right.
So, but my question is this: when the Most High said, "Hey, I scattered you throughout the four corners like the winds," something like that, from the north. Why did Captain have to jump a whole different book to prove that? Like he went to Jeremiah 16 and 14, I think, to show that's talking about Israel. I mean, it says it right in the chapter. It says right in the chapter. Like he's calling Israel Zion.
Right.
Like, wait a minute.
And plus the you is always to. I mean, the prophets are always speaking to Jews, so you don't really have to guess there.
So, yeah. So I was confused. Like, why? Yeah. Come on, you're gonna fall down. Get over here and watch your cartoon.
I don't.
Yeah, ain't no mosquito. Ain't no mosquito. There's no mosquito. So no, he went away. He went bye-bye. So that's why I titled it the clip. He's doing too much. Like, dude, you did all that just to show what could be read. I mean, like nobody's gonna argue that. Really. Yeah.